And we're back. So here we are again with this thing here. It's monstrosity. I really hate this face. No offense, but it's just I'm just coming back to it and I'm just like, oh god. I don't know why it just doesn't seem to work. Okay. New layer. Get a black. Use this brush. Oh no. Use my earlier trick. Okay. Okay. Where's that reference? So flip this. Let's see. Okay. So as we are using the colors, this layer working on, where we drawn the that line there, random line. use this layer. Read outline. Oh, don't need it. Be gone. Don't need it. So this is definitely not like a perfect thing. It doesn't need to be. It's meant to be a guide than a perfect, because it's a bit shallower. This is actually a lot more in. So if I go to, what's that? It's too dark. Cool. So I'm going to this layer. I'm actually going to take off these three. Try and get this shape somewhat better. It's all merged into one layer. Just be overpainting everything. So, am I making any progress? Is the question. Maybe. Go here. Just get rid of this. No, don't need it. And then we'll add that back in. Take out some of these darker ones for now. Can always add them back in. I don't need white anymore. Can go. Oh, really, I think it's just starting to look a bit better. The nose is still a bit. But. Where is it there? Compared to what I've drawn, her nose kind of goes a bit more like. And there is a lot short distance between this and this. It's not really fixed it much, but The nose just seems far too big. What's that? This lines again. Don't think I need that light. Get rid of that. I'll just do a quick Control V. CV. Oh, cute. Oh, delete that one. So otherwise, it's going to be absolutely massive. So if I actually do this face, like where it's meant to be, I need to move the lips over. As well as the eye. Yeah, we'll try that. Yeah. So ideally, everything should be centered around here. Okay. Like I said, I need to move the eyes over. So, actually, I think it was just literally this eye that needed moving over. Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah, I was doing. Alright, so I can do with pulling this in. Actually, if I put this over everything currently is, that is technically fine. But it's still in the wrong spot. Because they should really. Hmm. Mm. Let's this. Okay. It's like a Picasso. Can I get this fist to work? Maybe. In fact, this is the best it's currently looked. Oops. Right. It's fine, this is fine. Where's that from? It's you. Be gone, spec. Hello, Firewall. I'm good. How are you? As you can tell, I'm still wrangling this image I'm trying to do. I think I'm just about done that face, because it really is just this face. Anyway, let's have this dark a bit. As long as you're alive, kicking, can be doing worse. That's wrong. It's totally wrong. This will do, because I really do just need to get this thing done. I think I'm pretty much there. The darker one, that's fine. Wow. Let's see. What need you on? Nope. Like that. Do not like it. That's fine. Not the same over there. Most of the way down here. Let's try out the eyes, shall we? I need to turn this back on. There we go. Which way am I doing it? Doing it the completely wrong way, that's what I'm doing. Well, back to here. Need this layout. Why are you doing that for? That's a good question. I have still got a layer on. Because I turned the shadow off, not the layer. Right. Turn the shadows back on. Or that one. Turn this one back to normal. That's... Same, don't want that. Call it in. I'm just gonna go over it. Should. Be able to go to the skin layer. Add it directly to that one. Don't know why I'm doing it this way, but I am. Okay, let's try a different method. That's not how it works. It's a bit grainy though. All done, you're all done. That's all done. Good old full tool indeed. Like I said, it's going to leave some discrepancies, but it'll do a trick. Get rid of most of those errors. Whoops. I don't know what I'm doing. Cool. Back to overlay. Back to 50. And yeah. Alright. Skin tone somewhat solved for now. Okay, what's went wrong there? It's this layer. I inadvertently multiply back to normal and call that in that I've messed up. So I've still got a few bits to add. Down a bit. Is there any more shading I actually do want to add to this? I don't think there really is. I'm going to get rid of this background. Okay, that's far too pink. Just wanted to lighten it up a little. Better. Much better. So as for why the little tool leaves a white ring, it's literally pixels. Because if you get real close to pixels, you'll have like one color be like this. So that's fine. Find a layer to actually draw on. So yeah, so you'll have like a color like that, but then you'll have something right next to it that's not quite the same, but very close, and it can't pick that up, so it'll kind of just ignore it. It literally picks the nearest color, so it generally leaves a ring of the odd colors or the ones that have less opacity and stuff like that. So it's obviously, you go and click it, it won't fill what isn't the same thing. As for perspectives, it really depends. I think I'm struggling more with this face here because it's meant to be more like a child's face, and I don't generally draw like childish faces much, so all the kind of proportions and everything I'm trying to put on the thing are more like Jinx's, because Jinx's face I think is fine. I have no issues with this face, right? Because the proportions make sense to me, everything fits fine, but this one not so much. So I think it's a balancing act. I think if you practice more one thing than the other, you're going to get better at doing one thing than the other. I have not practiced drawing these kinds of faces. I've got references, and obviously it's it's not the greatest, but I've done what I can for the time being. No, I did not. I did not study how human faces change with age. I have never studied any of that. I've never really studied much of anything. I literally just start drawing things I like, so. Over there. Oh, I should probably put my glasses on. Just realised I'm not being wearing them. But no, I've not studied it. It probably is something I should look into doing. With just drawing like faces in general. But as my current wheelhouse of drawing is just basically drawing more like the adult characters and stuff like that, there's never really been a need to it. I mean, I draw like more chibi stuff, like obviously if you've seen the avatar that I've got, it's like I do have more chibi stuff that I draw, which is kind of just like generally along the lines of like this kind of style. But there's I've been drawing stuff like that for a bit longer though, so it's just about how long you practice something for and stuff like that. So yeah, I just need to practice a bit more on it. But I think you need to know when to kind of call quits on something. So I think that time is pretty much now. And I actually need to do another layer. I'll pick this blue, that's fine. We'll do transparency mask. Flip it. And then I actually need to, not this brush. I need the soft brush. As well, she did get her hair dyed. It wasn't dyed perfectly. I want to kind of get some of that imperfection into this hair colour. Yeah, I roughly know the ratios and stuff, but it's more a case of it's more a case of needing to practice more. So, but same with anything. It's like if you've never really drawn it, even if you can have all the knowledge going, it's just like you still need to practice it. Theory can only get you so far. And then there's also the fact that you need to jailbreak as well. Because in order to do something, you may need to just ignore something else. And that is where stylization comes from. Whether that be a character with awfully long legs, or just anything, well, most things in general, really. I have tried doing that. I know you're meant to do that, but I have always eyeballed it. And I've never went for the heads method. But that's obviously because I'm mostly self-taught, and it's kind of just how I've ended up learning it. I did, like I said, I've done a live drawing class where they kind of did it, because the issue with me is I never understood how it actually worked, that method. It's like the severed heads high measurement thing. I was always like, well, you hold your pen like this and you go like this and you try and how does that fit? And it's just like you're actually in that method itself actually eyeballing it as well. It's roughly, yeah, essentially placing markers. So it's like, okay, so that's about that, and if I look on here, then I can just kind of put, okay, that's one head, and then you just keep going down. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, but yeah, no, I mean, it's generally just eyeballed it. Best guess. It seems to have worked out. I need a bit more shading, actually. This one. Go for this one. Still using my soft brush. Turn down the opacity. Right. Think I'm almost done with this. Yes. Oh, bucket. He's on apparently opacity. This thing doesn't like it when I do that, does it? Whenever it tries to fill from a fill, it kind of has a bit of a hissy fit, does my computer? Okay, let's group that. Actually, need the background. There we go. Right, okay. Just, whoops. That's the wrong thing. Boy, duplicate. Yes, I do want to. Whoops. Wrong thing. Oh yeah, it was Control E. Don't know what that is. Get rid. Right, okay. It's just a flat image now. Fairly flat. Nothing else to it. Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, the method itself is very useful. A lot of people use it. It's just obviously not how I've personally learned to draw. It's just like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a useful tool to learn. I know it. I've tried to learn it or tried to use it. I know it, but yeah. YouTube is not receiving enough smooth streaming. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with trying to find methods of learning. It's like I said, I think most of how I learned was through tracing a lot of the time. A lot of tracing, and then just other random bits here and there, broken tutorials that I've taken bits from, or just random chance. Yeah, random happenstance. Yeah, I need a glow layer. Give me a white. I'm gonna turn it down. No, not liking that. Go away. No, to be fair, there are practices that people do using grids. It is also a method of practicing, because it's like people, when they try to make like pictures of celebrities and stuff, when they're just looking at them, like, well, from what I've seen before, they'll get a picture, they'll overlay it with a grid, and obviously then they'll assign each square kind of their own thing, and they just don't try to do the entire picture, they just try and do that square. They'll copy what's in the square of the grid. I won't say it's the best method to learn how to draw completely, but it is a method of how to copy more accurately. But yeah. That's better. Oops. Can't start off somewhere. And then pass it back up. Leave that for now. Right, you. And this is me zooming in far too close, by the way. Yeah, I will say you don't really need a proper art book. Any kind of thing, scrap of paper. Yeah. Just like sticking out anything that's durable. Yeah, that's all you really need. Yeah, it don't need to be an expensive sketchbook either. It can be cheap as chips. Yeah. The only thing that you probably need to watch out for with obviously sketchbooks is obviously the thickness of the paper. And there's generally a reason for that. And if it's just for practicing, you generally don't need to worry too much. Yeah, like I said, it's generally when you have sketchbooks, you're generally needing it for a specific reason, like the type of material you're kind of using to draw. Like, you don't really want to be using watercolors on just like standard paper because that's just going to go straight through it. Yeah, markers as well. Generally, most markers are just going to bleed right through or thingy, so you might want something a little thicker. And then, you know, obviously your regular paper. So it's... yeah. It's all about whether or not you really need it with a sketchbook. Like I say, I used to buy a ton of them, and for no reason whatsoever, because I could just use to draw like the random squiggle for no reason. Waste. It was a waste. That's too heavy. Too much. Little goes a long way. Sometimes. There are other things I forgot to add to this helmet, which I might add later. Might. That face is still haunting. Yeah, generally. Like I said, I think see, it's generally not the eyes. The eyes generally seem to be alright. It's this nose. Nose that's kind of doing me Sweden. Nose and lips. Honestly, I shouldn't really be using the same method for them that I normally do. So I'm just gonna actually better. Cool, can leave it like that. Nope, touch it. I need a new layer. Need a red-ish color and tone it down a lot. Maybe. No. Nope. Go away. Right. Anything else that I need the white for? No. Yeah, probably could be. The last bit. Oh. I want to actually go behind this. I'll do. Yeah, so the way I'm doing it now, it's more like I'm adding some key details that I want to add. And I'm not being the gentlest with the line arts. I want it to be a bit scruffy as well, so I also don't want to put it everywhere. And especially the outside of the image, so when I'm going over, so I want that to be kind of quite bold and more like a backdrop than anything else. Need more. Need more. More. Okay. Yeah. Let's use this text brush. See how good it is at you. I might need to separate all of these. See, unless I do that. And there we go. I'm gonna choose different font. Cool. It's good. Oh, stretch. Stretch. Oh, time me up. I think I've almost finished this. I'll need to say I've finished it, then come back, have a look, and then change everything else. But I'm almost. to the end. Let's just group all that. I added the this to it. I didn't want to. Added a background to it. Didn't want to add the background. New layer. Duplicate here. Add that one. So now you are a simple layer. New layer. Yeah, I'll just have it blue for now. Okay, that's something I didn't expect. Just delete it from the group. Yes, I can. I'll multiply. I think condition was probably the better one. Okay. Let's delete. I will group you, which ruins it. Because in Critter, whenever you group something, it kind of just has a hissy fit. Let's not group it then. I do need to duplicate this one and this one. No, let's select this one and only these two. Do I want it green? I don't think I wanted green. I think I wanted it actual blue. Yes. Why be evil to the well, oh yeah, because I've locked it. That's the wrong one. Keep locking it, not colour locking it. Pew pew! Pew pew! Good. Let me skewer. No. I actually liked it when it was just next to it. And then I'm gonna get a nice big brush. That's right, or a loop. That's fine. I'm gonna copy paste the layer. What? No, you don't want it being flattened down. Ugh. So I need is this layer. Oh wait. No. Close. Oh no, that is right. Is that right? What's the colour combination that on paper should work, but does it? I think depending on what you're doing, I think most colours work. Because green and yellow should work perfectly fine together. It's generally about ratio, so you probably only want to do like, and I've not got a 1000 size brush, so you generally want to do about like a maybe a 1090 kind of situation. So you don't want to use, so you'll use loads of one and a bit of the other. Is essentially how you'd want it, but yeah, it's so that is, so the green with a touch of yellow is generally how you want to actually do grass, surprisingly enough. Oops. So that is one of the methods for doing grass, because obviously I have my green hills like this. Let me just do this. Yeah. It's actually, you'd actually want to go over to yellow and add the yellow to kind of just get that extra information in there when my brush wants to work. So, yeah. Green and yellow is generally a good combination, depending on what you're working on. You kind of get what I mean anyway. Very rough. All them light splotches that you generally see in grass and stuff, it's generally a yellow. Yeah, I think people also said just maybe a bit of blue as well for shadows. Because you generally get more than just the one colour. I'm not that knowledgeable about colour theory, but I think I can get my way around it. Right, let's move these along this way, and I've accidentally selected that thing again, haven't I? No. Said no. You. These. Nothing else. Like that. Pew, pew. Move this there. What's it doing? Nothing really. But then that changes to that colour. I know the solution. Select the colour and change it back to normal. Ha ha ha. You will not defy me. Alright, cool. And I want this colour. Yeah. BBB. Maybe. I don't want it perfect either. Potentially. I'll walk in a minute. I'll go to this layer. To this. And then I want that should do. Ooh. Oops, I've done that the wrong layer. I needed to do it on a different layer. New layer. Then fill it. In order to qualify to be an artist, you need to actually do the art. That is it. Your artwork can be a squiggle. Your artwork can be a random mountain of garbage. As long as it is you that have done it, you are technically an artist. Yeah, it's like I said, it's a broad thing, but the one thing that is, I feel like you need to actually be the creator of that art. You know, you need to, mold it yourself, essentially. That's probably what I'd say anyway. Rah. It's visually loud, is this thing? Which is not always a good thing. So it might tone down the background. Trusty old fill bucket. And then this thing. I think that is wrong. No offense, but if you are doing the artwork, you're creating a piece of art, you are an artist. Your level has nothing to do with it. No, that's fair enough. Everyone's got the kind of like their own set of values, but if you are doing artwork, constantly doing art, yeah, whether that be copying someone else's piece, practicing your visuals and never actually releasing a single piece, you are, to me, still an artist. This is visually loud, I don't like it. But like I said, I'm going to turn it down in a minute. Wow, new layer. I want to not be on that, because that's a bad idea. This layer, I want to filter blur. Next, let me duplicate it first. And then I'll filter blur. Wow. There we go. So What am I doing? I don't know. Throwing things at a wall, essentially. And again, blur. Not as much this time though. I like that, to be fair. Though, let's get a nice chunky brush. Alright, okay, I need to not erase what I'm trying to do. Get rid of it. No. Yeah. Yeah. What? What? Oh, I think that's that one. That's that one. Just do that. Right. Oops. I forgot that I didn't separate them out either. Oh dear. Let's just go back a minute. Right, okay. So... That should be that. So what did I just do? Right, okay. Okay, well, that looks a bit better. It's not as visually noisy either. And made it far too noisy. How did you... See, again, as soon as I add those two stripes in, it just gets all noisy. I feel like I want it not to be quite 100% white. Slightly off. Dodge, definitely not dodge. I can erase. Lighten, luminosity. Multiply, normal. Overlay. Saturate. Screen. Soft light. Overlay. What's... I thought someone went on there. It's not. It's just the way that I've drawn it. Just flipping it upside down. I mean... it couldn't do. Pew, pew. Gotta say I'm not feeling it. Right. So for now, I think I'm done. Yeah, it's not too bad. I will say I'm 100% happy with it, but I am at least 90% happy with it. There is definitely things I could do better, but I have a feeling if I spend any more time on this one, I would well, nothing really. Just not care as much anymore. I think it's got to the point where it's like I'm not. I could spend more time trying to make this better, but I'm not really going to get there. So for now, I think this is a good stopping point for this one. And remember that. I think it's just about time to end the stream now, to be fair. Any final questions? Or I meander off to sleep? Well, if you have no more questions to ask, and this piece is for But right now, I might come and look at it later on and just think, oh, I'll just sort this out. But for now, this is done. We'll leave it as this. And I will see you later, I suppose. So I'll just wave goodbye. Bye. Bye-bye. When I find where my mouse is so I can stop the stream.